Good morning. It's Saturday, which means it's time for a new video. We come out with new videos every Saturday, 9 o'clock. Sometimes they're live. Well, starting today, sometimes they're live. Figured, hey, Saturday morning cartoons used to be a thing. So Saturday morning Seth videos, that's a thing too. Today, we are going to be doing something that I am especially qualified to do as a child of the 90s, and that is going to be talking about the character Sonic the Hedgehog, particularly him and his supporting cast, and ranking how cool, radical, tubular they are. Because Sonic the Hedgehog was developed as a character to be like the cool answer to Mario. The people at Sega were wanting to develop a rival to Mario, and they're like, what is the opposite of a overweight Italian plumber and a blue hedgehog that runs really, really fast? And so that's what they came up with. I do want to just point out real quick this little kind of quote, or not really a quote, but this what they were saying when they were designing Sonic. This is what they came up with. So he was designed by combining Felix the Cat's head, Mickey Mouse's body. His shoes had buckles on them because of Michael Jackson's boots from the album cover for Bad, which I think is funny. And they were red and white because they are the same colors as Santa Claus, who the creator said was he believed to be the most famous character in the world. It's hard to argue with that, right? Santa Claus, pretty famous. And then he had spikes to emphasize how sleek and everything he was, to, again, contrast him with Mario. And so that's what Sonic was meant to be. We have seen throughout history how that played out, right? The super cool Sonic the Hedgehog versus, the lame working man of Mario. Which one of those is more popular today, right? Well, obviously, it's Mario. Mario won out because he's a hard-working guy. So let's go ahead and get into this tier list. You can know going in, my personal experience with Sonic the Hedgehog is pretty much exclusively the GameCube edition of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So that's where I'm going to be getting a lot of my personal anecdotes from. And so I'm going to, remember, we're looking for cool. We're looking for tubular, right? Those are good words to use. So I'm going to try to regress my brain to that of it, like a 10-year-old, because in all honesty, I have a hard time with some of these characters nowadays. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to take off these, or maybe I won't. Whoa, it's bright. Now let's leave them on. You let me know in the chat. Glasses on, glasses off. All right. So let's start off with the big guy himself, Sonic the Hedgehog. He is blue. He runs fast. These are good things for a video game character to be. He's pretty arrogant. I don't know. I like Sonic as a character, specifically in the movie. I like the movie a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing the second one here this weekend. I'm going to put I'm going to put Sonic because he's cool. I think he's going to be an A tier. No, we're going to go S tier. No, we're going A tier. A tier, cool character. I feel like there's room to grow because he is undoubtedly a good guy still, right? Like, there is no question that Sonic the Hedgehog, he's a good dude. And good dudes are boring, man. We're going to hit some guys later on where it's like, yeah, obviously this guy is cooler because he used to be bad. And bad guys are awesome. That's why Vegeta will always be cooler than Goku, because he used to be bad, but now he's good. I don't think I asked yet, but if you are watching this and you do enjoy this content, which sometimes I wonder how that could be possible, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget that I think you are the coolest Sonic character. We'll just say that. I think you are cooler than anybody on this list. Guaranteed, no matter who you are. All right. This is, Tails is going to be for me a harder one to place right now, right? Because as an adult now, I'm like, I like Tails. I think he's fun. I think he is, I think he's cool, right? But he is obviously put in to be like the little brother of Sonic, right? He's the Luigi. I gravitate to the Luigi, and so I want to put him high, right? But you look at him, and he's not necessarily that cool. I mean, he's a tech wizard, right? I'm gonna know less and less about these characters the further we go down the list. But he's a techie, so he has he can build robots and stuff and airplanes and all that's really cool. But he's not as cool as Sonic, and so I think I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna go A tier still, but he's gonna be below Sonic. I think where he belongs. Next up is gonna be Knuckles. And Knuckles is our first, kind of like bad guy gone good, right? Because, he shows up and he's bigger, he's stronger. His name is Knuckles. He's got spikes. Oh gosh, guys, I forgot to change the picture. Sorry about that. So there's Tails. Cool dude. Then we get to Knuckles, right? He's cool. Look at his shoes, right? They are the colors of a clown. His knuckles have spikes on them. These are all cool things, all things that I enjoy. He's an echidna, an animal I would not know existed if it were not for Sonic the Hedgehog. I think as a design, he's cool. I'm gonna put him in S tier, but I'm just gonna say this: when it comes to his levels in Sonic Adventure 2, they're not my favorite. I don't like how their treasure hunt levels where you got to go around and look for the gems and everything. It slows it down, and you play a Sonic game to go fast, and you're not going fast in Knuckles levels. I know you're not playing as Sonic, but you're not going fast, and so. But yeah, he's got his attitude. He just doesn't care, man. And it's cool not to care. Again, these are, I believe, the opinions of a early teen, 10-year-old, in that range. As an adult, I believe it's important to care. But it ain't rad to care. It's radical to not care. And so that's why he's going to be up in S tier. Amy Rose. Amy. She's a girl. So, not rad. She is pink, right? That's not a radical color. Pink is for girls. So I guess you got to have a girl because girls can't identify with a boy character or something like that. She does have a big hammer. And so it's cool to have a character who could bash everybody. So that's good. She's got points for that. I don't know. She doesn't really do it for me very well. Get out of here. Get out of here. The kids are watching in the other room, and they're choosing to attack me in person as opposed to doing it in chat. To be fair, they're watching on a TV. So let's put Rose at B tier. She can be B tier. She's pretty cool, right? She's definitely the coolest, I think, female character out of all the Sonic the Hedgehog characters. Oh, wait, that's not true. No, we got one. We'll get one. That's going to be cooler than her. But we'll get there. All right, so now we get the real big bad, right? We got Dr. Robotnik, the Eggman himself. And now they've opened the floodgates, and here comes the little one. What's up, you? You think it's funny? It's funny like that? Well, I appreciate you. Here, give me a high five. And then I'll catch you on the flip side, okay? Can you head out and close the door for me? Yeah. Thanks, kiddo. See you in a bit. That's him. That's him? Yeah, that's Sonic. That's what we're talking about. I close it. Okay, you close it. Bye. Love you. Bye. Okay. See, these are the things that we would cut out if it was not live. But people love that. People love it, right? Kids are radical. Okay. Eggman, he's bad, so he's checking that box. But he's not cool. He is, I mean, this version of him that we got a picture of here, He's bigger. I mean, he's not bigger. He's taller. He's not as round. But he's got that mustache, which is very cool. Facial hair, very cool, man. As a kid, loved to grow a mustache. But he's the bad guy, and bad guys are lame because they get made fun of by the good guys all the time. What now? Oh, you forgot your toy? Okay, better take it. See you later. Bye. Don't slam it. This is slow. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, obviously, when it comes to being cool and radical, Eggman is F tier. He's a loser. All right. So, now we're going to get to some characters who I don't know anything about, and so we're going to happily move through them quickly. I do know that this guy, Mighty the Armadillo, was almost the design that they went for with Sonic. He obviously looks a lot like Sonic, a color swap, and he's an armadillo instead of a hedgehog. So instead of spikes, he's got his curved back. I think arguably hedgehogs and armadillos are both in real life not particularly radical animals, right? Tigers are radical. Sharks are radical. These guys are like they're little rodents and that get run over by cars in the desert. And so not really that cool. So I think that, again, the hedgehog is cooler because it's got the spikes. And I look at this guy's ears even, and they're just not really doing it for me. I don't know. He can be in, put him in C tier. No problems. No problems with him. I don't hate him or anything, but he's all right. Okay. Let's go to his buddy. For every Tails, you got to have another guy. So this is Ray the Flying Squirrel. And he looks just like Sonic and Tails went into that machine from the movie The Fly, and they got combined into one living creature. That's what this guy looks like. Not my favorite. I think that he looks the most out of all of these guys so far like a character somebody just made up on the internet and was just like, this guy is great. Ray the Flying Squirrel is cool. And I'm not convinced. I'm putting him in D tier. All right. This is going to be another one. Super obvious. Hey, I don't think that there's anything wrong with having I think it's weird when they have these human characters in Sonic the Hedgehog stuff, right? I don't think that it's necessarily very... they're never going to be the character where I'm like, yeah, that's the cool character that I want to be. But this is Marie Robotnik. She's related to Dr. Robotnik. And I don't know. She doesn't do anything for me. I think she's not going to have any superpowers or anything, right? I could be wrong on that. And I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. One thing I've learned is when it comes to tier lists, I will get told how wrong I am in the comments. And so... let's put her in... Close the door for me, kiddo. Let's put her in... Oh, gosh. Don't want to be mean. She's not a bad guy, right? She's not a bad guy. Kids are slamming that door. She's not a bad guy, right? So we'll put her in D tier. Hey, if you feel like I'm super wrong about any of these characters, though, please let me know in chat. I would love to hear it, especially if you're live, because I can be convinced to move people up or down either way. But remember, we're arguing coolness, radness, particularly in the eyes of a preteen boy. Okay. So that is where we're going to put her. All right. Okay. Now we're here. Now we're talking. Shadow the Hedgehog is the one to beat. The coolest Sonic the Hedgehog character. He has a gun. So that's one thing. He is like Sonic, but evil looking, right? And he's kind of bad in the first one that he shows up in too. just look at him. His shoes are like hover boots. So it's like, why does it even matter if he's fast, if he can like just hover on these boots? But he's the ultimate life form. He's like designed in a lab. It's funny how close the ultimate life form is to Sonic the Hedgehog. But here we are. If Shadow shows up in Sonic 2, I will lose my mind. And that is a genuine response. Because, like I said at the beginning of the video, Sonic Adventure 2 is the only Sonic game I think I've played all the way through. Like, I've put in time in on older ones, but like I don't never really beat him. But yeah, he's an S tier for sure. And yeah, S tier for Shadow. Now, is it Rogue the Bat? Is it Rouge the Bat? It's Rogue, right? Rogue the Bat. That's who's up next. She, again, super cool. She's a bad guy. But she is the bad guy version of... She's the bad guy version of the levels. Oh, in Sonic 3. Well, Sonic 3, here's the thing with Sonic 3. They're going to be trying to figure out what they want to do with that one. Yeah, just stop coming in, kiddo. I'll get you something when I come out. I fed you. The problem with Sonic 3 when it comes to that coming out is, like, Jim Carrey just said that he wants to be retiring from acting, right? And then the producers on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie said they're not going to recast Robotnik. So how do you do that? What do you do going forward? I guess that Shadow would be a way to go. Moving away from human characters, I think, is a good call in that series as well. So, anyway, her levels aren't my favorite. She goes in a direction character-wise that I'm not particularly comfortable with. But man, is she rad. So I'm going to put her in S tier as well. We got a robot next. E123 Omega. Oh, guys, sorry, I didn't show you the bat. There she is. Yeah, there you go. You see her now. We got to get her off the screen. Because we could be... she's too much. Not my favorite. Those boots. Here, let's just talk real quick about her boots. You can't do anything in those. Right? I mean, I'm not an expert when it comes to boots. Especially high heel ones. But, yeah. Okay. So now we're up to a robot. Killer looking robot. Omega. E123. I don't know. He doesn't do anything for me. He's got red eyes. Boring. I'm going to put him down in C tier. Right. Let's go here. Next up is going to be Vector, the crocodile. To me, he looks too much like a bad guy from Donkey Kong. It looks like Donkey Kong should show up at any second, jump on this guy's head, and then, that's it. And so he's going to be pretty low for me. Like, it's almost like I don't know how Nintendo and Rare did not go after Sega for this one. It's like, hey guys, it's the meme where it's like, yeah, you can copy my homework, but change it enough so nobody will notice. Okay, Vector owns a private investigator agency, is what I'm hearing from chat. Caleb bringing me some info on that. That would give him some points. Okay, so that'll keep him. He'll be staying out of D tier for sure with that. I like his shoes. They seem practical. Slip-on shoes are, the older I get, the less I like to tie shoes. So, tying your shoes is one of those things where it's like, man, I wish I knew how to do that when I was a little kid. And then you learn, and then you're like, man, I wish I didn't have to do this all the time, like immediately after you learn it. Let's go Vector. He could be B tier. We'll go B tier. Yeah, he's one of, I think he's one of the chaotics, is that right? From like Sonic, not Colors, but what's that? There's a Sonic game where you're like in groups of 3, you're like in teams. I can't remember what it's called. Sonic Heroes, is that it? Sonic Heroes? If I pulled that out, then I'll be pretty happy with myself. So we have Vector, the Espio. Espio, the Chameleon. Chameleons are cool. I don't know if I've ever seen a pink chameleon, but also I guess it doesn't really matter what color the chameleon is because they can change colors. Also, I like that he's got the spike on his head too. I don't know what's going on with his wrist. I don't know what's on there. It looks like maybe some kind of... I'm gonna have to take off my sunglasses to look at that a little closer. I don't know what that is. Some kind of a device. He's a ninja, so maybe it's some kind of a grappling device. And chameleons can. So he like holds ninja stars. Cool. Yeah. Hey Charlie, stay out, please. They're singing My Little Pony songs now. Yeah, so, I mean, he's checking lots of cool boxes, right? Guys, I forgot. I need to bump up the Vector the Crocodile to A tier because he's got chains and headphones, right? So he's cooler than I thought. Okay, the chameleon, ninja chameleon. Ninjas are cool. It's got studded ankle bracelet things. Very cool. That's another AT character for sure. Next up on the list is this bee guy. What's his name? Charmy Bee. He seems like he's the Tails of this group, right? Because I think these 3 they roll together, right, in Sonic Heroes, and he just isn't doing it for me. These characters where it's obviously like they're the cutesy one, right? Also, I'm guessing he's not tiny like a bee. I could be wrong, but a giant bee is terrifying. Not cool, especially if you have bee allergies. So we're going to put him down in the D tier. And I'm completely fine with that one. Next up, we got Cream the Rabbit. And I don't know anything about this rabbit except for the fact that it's a rabbit. And it's a girl. And it looks kind of cute. Oh, here, just 1 second. 1 second, guys. All right. Well, once they, once the little ones get big enough to kick, sometimes you have to step in. They don't tell you being a referee is, something that you got to do all the time. But as a parent, you should get a referee uniform. I think it'd be a good call. All right. Yeah, Cream the Rabbit. Not saying she's not a good character, right? She's not a nice person, but she's definitely not cool. And so she's going to go in F tier. She's going to go below Robotnik even, because at least Robotnik has got that jacket on. Another character that is not cool are the Chaos, right? And so this is in particular Cheese the Chao. And Chao Garden, super fun part of Sonic Adventure Battle, where you... Oh, goodness. Is a super fun part of the game. You get to raise a little animal of your own. But you know what? Raising little animals, not radical. Fun, enriching, worthwhile, but not radical. And so let's say this Chao is going to be down here. Right there. Plus his name is Cheese. I don't know. Is Cheese a good name or a bad name? Let me know. I think for a pet, Cheese is a great name. But I don't know. Okay, here's a controversial one. So this is Big the Cat. Big the Cat likes to fish. He has a little frog buddy. But he's pretty lame, right? Like he's got sandals on. And as a 32-year-old man, I know it's hard to believe. As a 32-year-old man, I love wearing sandals. So obviously they're not cool because I like to do it. He's also only wearing a belt and gloves. The belt makes him feel more naked than if he just had the gloves on. Like Sonic, I look at Sonic and I'm not like he's naked. But I look at Big the Cat and I think that guy doesn't have clothes on. Yeah, he's got to go low. I agree. I can't go off of his voice here, but I do remember hearing it. And I know that he's been a punching bag in the video game community for a long, long time. So let's put him down in D tier. We'll go below there. I do like his head design. Like from the neck up, I like his giant ears. So we'll put him there, D tier. Now, if there's one thing you can do to make any character cooler, examples, Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla, it's make him a robot. And so making a Chao that is a robot, Omochao, is it Omni or Omno? Omochao? Omochao. It's just automatically cooler, right? You look at it and you're like, that is it's a lot cooler. I could definitely beat up the other one in a fight. And that is what makes something cool. Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah, we'll get there. Oh, we'll get there. So let's go ahead and put this thing up. It is cool robot, but it's not cooler than that robot. So he's a C tier still, but it's bumped him up a whole level. Just becoming a robot. Like that's the only difference. Now these characters I'm having a little trouble with because I believe they're the same character, but at one point they're evil and one point they're not evil. So is it Emerl and Gemerl, Emerl and Gemerl, which and it's like these two like robots here, and they get adopted by the rabbit mom that we're coming up on, named the Vanilla Rabbit. I don't know how I feel about these. I think obviously the black one is cooler. It's got the spikes. It looks like a Power Ranger. But let's do this Emerald one first. I don't even feel like right about here. That's where I'm landing on that one. And then Gemerl's got me going up to B tier. Here's the thing. I think I put Amy too high, but I will leave her. We'll leave her. Cool. All right. Another character who I'm sure is nice and pleasant, and a character that when you the cool characters hurt your feelings, you want to run and talk to is Vanilla Rabbit. Vanilla the Rabbit. I mean, she looks like a very kind mother, but not cool, right? I mean, you learn that your parents are cool later, or that they're at least, their own individual people. But let's go ahead and put Vanilla at... Uh-oh. No.
Papa, get me.
Oh, no. Come here. Are you okay? Hey. Stop. Okay. All better. When I get out of this, I'll put you in a bath, okay? Okay. Close the door for me. Bye. And that's what happens. Sometimes you kick people enough times, then you get kicked. Uh-oh. Poor kiddos. It's not... Hey, it doesn't matter who you are. It's not cool to kick your brother or sister, right? Unless, is there a situation it's cool to kick them in? Maybe if you're doing, like, karate or something. Because karate's cool. So if you're both doing karate, that's the only time it's all right to kick them. Okay. I don't know why we're drawing this one out. She's not very cool. And this is not a dig on moms. Remember, we're going to the mind of a 10-year-old boy. Got to go lower. What do we have now? Blaze the cat. Another cat. Oh, no. Why are you crying still? I thought you said you were okay. Not again, he didn't. Whatever. You're smiling. You're laughing now. What do you think about this cat, Fern? Right here. This is Blaze the cat. I think she's got magic powers. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for your input. I'll see you later. So going off of what the 3-year-old says, Blaze is cool. Okay, got fire power, fire magic. Pretty cool. Let's say definitely, yeah, we can, yeah, let's go up to A tier. We'll go up right there. I like that. Fire magic is cool. Fire is cool. Fire is cool. And that's something that's universal. That's something I don't have to backtrack and say, hey, as a 9-year-old, fire is cool. As an adult, I will look at you and I'll say, fire is awesome. And blowing stuff up is always a good time. Cool. All right, so she goes there. Silver the Hedgehog, for me, even as a kid, I would look at and say, I think they're trying too hard. I don't know. I'm trying to think Dragon Ball Z and like comparison for me. Just not really doing it for me. Goodness. Let's put him... I don't even really have... Trunks? Okay. Well, Trunks is cool. If he had a sword or something, then maybe I'd be more into it. But telekinetic powers too, I'm like, I don't know, too powerful maybe. He's pretty cool though. But I'm putting him below Sonic. To me, he's not cooler than Sonic. I think his flared out quills or whatever they are make him look like a peacock. And peacocks aren't cool unless they're the bad guy from Kung Fu Panda 2, in which case, pretty cool. I think that one's voiced by Gary Oldman. All right, so now we're getting to the two Metal Sonics, right? So there's Metal Sonic and then Mecha Sonic. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't 100% know the difference. These are what they look like. Metal Sonic is the one that I'm used to more, being in Sonic Adventure Battle 2, or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Looking at his chest, he's got like a turbine. So similarly to Shadow the Hedgehog, you're like, well, no duh, he's fast. Sonic has hover shoes. This guy is like an airplane. So yeah, he's gonna be quick. But he is pretty cool. He's slick. He's got red eyes. He looks like he could kill Sonic the Hedgehog. Does that make him cool? I mean, I think Danger is cool. So let's go ahead and let's put him in S tier. For me, I kind of like this other guy even more. I kind of like Mecha Sonic as he looks like the Shredder, like in a video game. Like he's you're gonna fight this. Oh, sorry. You're gonna fight this guy, and he's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you a lot. So that's, I mean, in a video game, that's cool. So let's go ahead and put him. I'm gonna put him below Knuckles, because Knuckles is smug, right? And I like that. Let's be honest, Knuckles is Raphael. They don't even hide the color, right? To classify which Ninja Turtle he is. He's Raphael. And if you're gonna argue like Raphael is the coolest Ninja Turtle, I mean he's not radical, but he's cool. I mean maybe that's okay. Maybe it's not inarguable. I don't even know if that's a word. Maybe it's not something that you can't argue. I mean, people could say, no, Michelangelo is the coolest Ninja Turtle. And that's hard to argue with as well. I don't know. But we're not talking about Ninja Turtles. Let's not get caught up in that. The answer is they're all cool. All Ninja Turtles are cool. Even Leonardo, I don't want to hear it. Okay, this is Eggrobo. He's not as cool as the Omega robot, but he's got a gun. So I'm going to put him right behind it because guns are cool. Next up, we have a pretty lame one. This is Tails Doll, which is just like a little robot version of Tails that hangs out with like one of the Sonic robots. I don't even remember which one. I'll put him down here. He looks like a stuffed animal. Not to say stuffed animals aren't cool. But not something you're going to be telling everybody that you've got them and you think they're super cool. What is cool, though, is this metal Knuckles. And we thought Knuckles was cool before because he had, spikes on his fist. Knuckles, that is a robot with metal spikes. Now we're talking. He's going to be above regular Knuckles. Personality only gets you so far. You look this cool, you're going to be top tier. Now, being a robot, though, doesn't automatically make you cool. Because we got these guys. Orbot and Cubot. And more like Lamebot. They're going down here. Now, I'm going to say something that sounds mean. They look like the C-3PO, reject. And I love C-3PO, but not cool. C-3PO, not cool. Now we get to some more ones we can actually take a second to think about. These guys are from a fighting game. Fighting games, very cool. Very radical. What's this guy's name? Bean the Dynamite. What is a dynamite? I don't know. Whatever this guy is. He's like a little bird. Green bird. First bird. Right? First bird we have on the list. That surprises me. He looks kind of like Woody the Woodpecker. Again, not a bad design. So he could be A tier. Let's go ahead and put this next guy. What's up with you? Oh, no. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
Oh, great. I'm glad to hear it.
Wow. I like that.
You like this shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You like my glasses and my hat? Thank you. All right. I'll see you later. And you like my pants, too?
Yeah, and I like your little guy.
Okay, thank you. My little socks. Thank you. Okay, well, I like your little Wonder Woman sleeping gown. I think it's very nice. I'll see you later.
I got Marshall.
Yeah, you got Marshall diaper? Very fun. See you later.
I have a little god.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later. Okay. This guy's a polar bear. Bark the polar bear, which I think is an interesting name to go with for a polar bear. But polar bears are cool, I think, inarguably, right? Again, using that word that I don't know if it is a word or if I'm saying it right. Plus, look at him. He's got scarves. He's got like 2 scarves. He's got like a beanie on. He's got fingerless gloves. What happened now? Bubba accidentally stepped on your foot?
No.
Oh, no.
I stepped on the point. A point.
Yeah. Okay, well, go ahead out. I'll be right there. We're almost done. Okay, see you later. Do you want to give me a hug? Well, that's the coolest thing all day. See ya. Adios. Bark the polar bear. I like him. I think he's cool. Look at he's got the look down too. He knows he's cool. He's S tier for sure. Okay, real word, then we're in the clear. I don't like this cat. Honey the cat has a weird, kind of an interesting costume on to be like fighting in. Her and Rose. I'm not gonna dog on her too much. She can be down here. She'd be she's not as cool as that robot. She'll be C tier. Yeah. Because she's from a fighting game. So now we get to a little bit of royalty, right? Again, we're talking about Sonic video game characters here, so I'm not getting into none of that cartoon comic book stuff because there would be even more. And so this is Tikai or Tika. I should have double checked that pronunciation. I apologize. And she's another Echidna, and she's like a tribal person who is knows all about some big old prophecy that's going on, and so that's pretty cool. I think that she's cooler than Amy. Let's go ahead and put her up above Amy, B tier. Yeah, I don't got much to say about her. I do have a little bit more to say about Princess Elise III, a human being, so automatically she's got knocked down a little bit from that. And then also the person who contributes to maybe the most awkward moment in Sonic history, in Sonic is dead and she kisses him and he comes back to life. And I just gotta say, not my favorite. I look at her and I'm like, she doesn't do anything for me cool wise. I mean, she's got nothing recognized. You can look at her and you're like, what game is this from? Even it's not even like you look at her like, oh, that's the Sonic girl. If she was in a lineup between a bunch of different characters, I wouldn't even necessarily know that she was from Sonic 06. But she is. I put her in F tier. She's on the very bottom. It's a hard pass from me. This guy also not cool. He's the character you put with the cool character so that the cool character can say cool things. His name is Chip. Again, nothing against anybody named Chip. Just not necessarily. I mean, Seth is not a cool name either, so don't worry. But Chip, not really the coolest name. Not to say there can't be cool people named Chip. Yeah, I don't know. It's he just seems annoying. You want some juice?
No, I want them.
Oh, you want some smoothie? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess
This is my favorite.
smoothie's your favorite.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay, you just take your cup. I'll put the smoothie away in a second. You good to go? Yeah, you close it for me. He does look exactly like a Final Fantasy character you would never want to put in your party. But then, like, you'd find out later, like, people are like, oh, why don't you put him in there? He's got crazy awesome spells. Bad Sonic characters are characters that are from Final Fantasy you'd never put in your party. This also, not bad characters, but not cool characters. I think this goes for Vanilla Rabbit and for, I almost called her Cheese the Rabbit, what's her name? Cream the Rabbit as well. They could easily be Final Fantasy characters. Guys, I was too nice to this girl. I was too nice to her earlier. I think she's got to be an F tier. She's got to be. It doesn't make any sense for her to be up there. Yeah. It makes no sense. She's not creepy like this one, but it didn't make sense. I was being too nice at the beginning. And that's cool, too. Changing your mind about things. So let's go ahead and put this guy where he belongs. Right here. Chip. But yeah, Chip is, I think he's from the game where Sonic becomes a werewolf. And werewolves are pretty cool. Whoa. I didn't take that into account. Sonic can become a werewolf and he's like a knight. Guys, he's got to move up. He's S tier. I take it back. He's S tier, but he's below the obvious, like, no, see, here's the thing. Now if I do that, I'm like, well, I feel like all of these guys need to just move down to A tier. What have I done? What have I done? I just threw everything out of balance. Because he is way cooler but he's not cooler than Robot Sonic. Okay, that's better. I feel better about it now. Okay. Also, it's never good when S tier is your biggest tier. This is obviously a well thought out tier list. All right, we got 2 more to go. One of them is the custom hero avatar from like one of the newer Sonic games where you get to make your own character. Let me tell you, I did play the beginning of this Sonic game, and it is quite the trip when you turn on a Sonic game and in the opening cinematic, they're like, Sonic is dead. And you're like, whoa, color me intrigued. But then in the next level, he's like alive again. But still, for a second there, I was like, this game is wild, and I can't believe they're doing this. But anyway, this is just like the default version of him. Like, you can completely customize them to oblivion. And so he both could run the risk of being the coolest character, but then also being the least coolest character ever created. And so let's go ahead and just plop him right smack dab in the middle, because that's where he belongs, because he could be either one. And then lastly, not really much of a character, but Chaos, the bad guy from Sonic Adventure, morphs into a giant monster and stuff, but I just think he does look cool. I think he would look a little cooler if you didn't see his brain. And I know that's his weak spot and everything, but the brain brings it down for me a little bit. I'm going to put him in B tier. Solid B tier. And yeah, that's going to be that one for us. Hey, there we go. We did it. Inarguably, we ranked those characters. What do you think? I think that Sonic has got some interesting designs. Sonic, chanting Sonic, huh? Live and learn, living on the edge of tomorrow, dude. You want Sonic? We're going to go watch Sonic. How do you feel about that?
Colton?
Yeah, Colson can come too.
Auntie?
Yeah, I'll take your sister too.
Auntie?
Your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can come. Oh my goodness. And I'm sure I'll let everybody know on the channel what I thought of the new Sonic movie at some point. Yeah, that's going to be it for us. Thanks so much for tuning in. I don't know. I think live tier lists stress me out a little bit, maybe on Saturday mornings. I do promise my children were taken care of before I started this. But, kid's gonna kid, Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the video. You guys are always the best. I really do appreciate everybody who supported us. Looking forward to doing some really fun things here in the coming year. Catch the next Elden Ring stream. I'm sure it'll be soon. All right. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye. I always say bye and then I don't have the button ready. Okay, bye.